Fluffy is back in the second season of the Netflix show Mr. Iglesias, so let's talk about it. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies. If you guys love to watch movies too, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Yeah, I got a pretty bad suntan, a burn going on here. I was out in the sun all day, but I got a chance to watch Mr. Iglesias this morning before going out into the sun, and this is a Netflix series that stars Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias. He plays a high school teacher who tries to make a difference in the lives of some smart but underperforming students at the school that he went to in high school. The first season of Mr. Iglesias was 10 episodes. The second season is only 6. And unfortunately, there's nothing really different about the second season compared to the first season. Now, I enjoy both seasons. I really don't enjoy too much of these multicam shows in front of a live audience. But something about Mr. Iglesias I thought was really funny. And the humor from the first season definitely does translate well into the second season. One thing I do appreciate about the second season and a lot of the first season as well is how inspiring it is. Teacher myself, it is nice to see teachers who believe in students depicted on screen. Sometimes there are series on Netflix or movies where the teachers just don't care about their job, or they just don't care about the students and they're just there. That's not how I perceive some teachers. I know a lot of teachers, I have a lot of teacher friends, and myself, I care about my students. And so even though this is highly unrealistic, I do like some of the inspiring moments of how he tries to motivate the students to think about college and, be the best that they can be. Those moments I do enjoy because that's how I feel about my students as well. And Mr. Iglesias does a great job of trying to motivate his students, but doing it in a fun way. There are teachers at the school and the principal that, they're not realistic. They curse at the other teachers. They say certain things that would be questionable in an average school setting. But you have to keep in mind that it is just a Netflix show. But I do enjoy those funny moments because you feel at times Gabriel Iglesias is doing his normal stand-up bit, but in a Netflix show. A lot of the times he does his typical jokes, he changes his voice, and a lot of the times the students are laughing. It just feels like natural comedy from Fluffy, and a lot of the cast are reacting it into a realistic way. So it makes it for a really funny series. Like I said, I don't really care much about these multicam shows, but Mr. Iglesias definitely does make me laugh throughout. Oscar Nunez is in the show. He plays Oscar in The Office, and he plays the assistant principal at this high school. There's even a quick reference to The Office, and the live audience just absolutely lost their mind. You could tell that the screen probably just said laugh out loud so hard because of that one reference. He had some moments in the first season, but in the second season, he is running a play of Romeo and Juliet, and his character is happier than he was in the first season. So we do get a lot more of this character in the second season, even though there's only 6 episodes compared to 10 episodes. There's also a storyline with a couple of the students, Mikey and Mayer. Together, they are helping each other out with this play. So it's also nice to see some storylines for some of the students as well, and how Mr. Iglesias does motivate them. Overall, this series is really funny. But unfortunately, like I said, it doesn't do anything different to make it stand out from the first season. The second season had a lot of the same elements from the first season. All of it felt similar to that first season. I would like maybe a little more different things. We did get his bus in the second season, but in terms of all the episodes in the whole season, it just felt very similar to the first season. And I found that to be a disappointment because I wanted something new to kind of latch on to and appreciate. But nonetheless, I do think it is a really funny series. The jokes are hilarious. There's a lot of pop culture references. Mr. Iglesias is really funny, fluffy. It seems like he's having a blast within the series, and a lot of his jokes really do land. And I do like the inspiring moments from him being a teacher, trying to motivate the students. And some characters that didn't get much screen time in the first season are here a lot more in the second season. So I do like that as well. It's a great season, a lot shorter than the first season. It's a really brief watch. If you like the first season, chances are you will like the second season because it feels just very similar. Also, it's just much shorter. I'm going to go ahead and give Mr. Iglesias a B. Thank you guys for checking my review for Mr. Iglesias. It is on Netflix now. Stay tuned for more up-and-coming Netflix content. You guys are the best as always. My name is Just Watch Movies, and you guys stay classy.